I ran into a few issues with the Miata doing the derails yesterday, and I think I have them solved. It's going to be very confusing, and today's goal is not to have it fully wired. That's going to be tomorrow. Today, I just want to have both of these mounted and all the wiring figured out in my head so I know what to do. You would think it wouldn't be that tricky, right? Ground goes to ground. This ground goes to ground. This red right here is going to go to a switch inside of the car, and then that switch is going to go to constant power also inside of the car. And this red is going to go also to a switch that's connected to the DRLs. That switch is going to be flipped upside down, so whenever, here, I'll just show you. Basically, this is off, and whenever you do that, that's on, right? So I'm going to flip the white switch so that whenever it's off, it's actually on, and whenever it's on, it's actually off. Very confusing, I know. So basically, whenever I do this, the DRLs are always on. And then, oh, I don't want the white DRLs on, I want the red ones. Flip that up, now they're off. Flip that up, now the reds are on. Very, very complicated, but it makes sense to me. And right here, I cut the ground wire that goes to the headlight motor. Basically, that one end is going to go to the button, the other end is going to go to the other button. That button being this right here, it's the same as that one, basically, where you push it in, it stays in, you click it out, it clicks out, stays out. Basically, whenever this is clicked in, that button will control both headlights. Whenever I turn the headlights on, they'll both come up, whatever. I can blink both. Whenever I click it out, whatever position this one is in is where it's going to stay. So if it's up, that one, the button will only control that one, it'll wink. If that's down, the button will only control that one, it'll wink. Because the last like year or so, maybe not year, I've been having this one unplugged, so it's always up, and that one plugged in, so whenever I spam the button, it winks, because winking is cuter than them both going up and down. But now, I can do all of that with that simple button. The difficult part that I was trying to overcome was the turn signal. Basically, the turn signal, typically on a car, goes through a relay, and it makes it blink. So obviously, you put your blinker on, it blinks, or it wouldn't be called a blinker. The problem is with these sequentials, they do the blinking on their own. So if they're just connected to constant power, it'll do the sequential all on its own. And it being connected to the stock turn signal that blinks, it only blinks about this much, the beginning, the start of the sequential, and not the whole thing, which is stupid. So I think the game plan for that is we come under the car, there's a open connector right there that goes to the blinker relay, and basically whenever you do that, it sends 12 volt into it, and then it sends 12 volt out of it, and the 12 volt out of it is blinking, the 12 volt in is constant, I think. I'm about to test that. What I should have to do is tap into that 12 volt that it receives from that, and then just send that straight to that one, and then whenever I do the right one, send that straight to that one. So then it'll blink in the black, blink in the back, but the front will just work. It'll just do the sequential. That I'm going to test, and if I figure that out today, my only goal is to get them mounted and to get that switch flipped. Tomorrow, we'll execute everything I just said. Come back for part 2 today.